What do you think of the American education system? It was the model many countries tried to follow. With an annual budget of $1 trillion per year, it is definitely the most expensive educational system in the world. However, is it the best? The dream for many children in the developing countries has been to learn the American way. With great attention paid to every student and to have the chance to excel in sports and activities, it is a luxury not everyone can have. Sherry, our producer, grew up in Taiwan and started her first year in a class with over 60 students. But no one complained. Everyone understood that just having the opportunity to learn is a great blessing. The equal education opportunities gave people not only hope for a better life, but also lifted many from poverty to success. I can tell you of the achievements of many Chinese scientists, politicians, artists, and musicians. However, I don't think they succeeded because of the educational system. I think they succeeded because they worked hard, appreciated education, and made the best use of what they learned. Imagine not being allowed to question what you were told. No group projects and discussions. Thusly, how difficult it is for the children to grow up and face the real world. However, you can't deny that whatever formula they fed the students, that educational system was the backbone of Taiwan's fast-paced economic growth in the 60s. But what has our high-priced education produced? America ranks 37th in math. However, we can at least say that is a proof that our students have the freedom to choose. They get to choose what they want to do, versus following the pattern to do what the parents or teacher expect of them, right? So, do students in America have that freedom? Not quite so, according to this story I found. Diane Tran, a 17-year-old honor student in Texas, was sent to jail for missing school. After her parents divorced, Diane had to struggle helping her younger siblings with a full-time job and a part-time job. When she missed more than the 10 days allowed, the judge sentenced her to 1 day in jail and a fine of $100. Diane looked very much like our volunteer Valerie. Actually, in 2012, when Diane was struggling with 2 jobs, Valerie enrolled both in high school and community college. Diane was an honor student taking lots of AP classes and doing great in school, even while having to work 2 jobs and helping her siblings. I am sure she didn't want to miss school, but when you only have 24 hours a day, what can you do? Can you imagine what a criminal record will do to a 17-year-old girl? Diane's story has a happy ending. The judge waived the fines and agreed to clear her record. But what about the many others who were not so lucky? Is Diane's case the proof that our educational system has failed our children? To be honest with you, the education system in America is not perfect, but I wouldn't call that a failed system. No one can deny there are flaws in the system, but unbeknownst to most, there are also ways to get around it. Diane Tran took AP classes in high school. That is one shortcut many high achievers can take. The result of the AP exam that can be used for college credits. So that can be your big shortcut. Sign up for the exams, prepare for it, pass with flying colors, and send the results to the community college of your choice. Believe it or not, you might just complete half of your associate degree. Of course, almost every college requires you to take at least 12 units at their school before they can award you the associate degree. But what happens if you have to work, do not have a car, or just can't afford to study full-time? But please, do not let those stop you. Take Valerie's example. She took 4 classes during summer. All except one were completed through distance learning. And the school she picked 75% of their students have never even visited their campus, but their degree and courses are recognized by both University of California and California State Universities. If you can find a school near you, take the 4 classes. That may be the only college life you have before you graduate. And one other thing most people do not know. No matter how hard you study in those AP classes, and how great you did in the AP exams, some schools will not use the AP results to fulfill graduation requirements. They will recognize the credits and consider you a junior, but they will still make you take those classes. However, in California, the UC and Cal State universities cannot say no to the junior college credit. However, for the ones who really can't afford to finish high school, the current system has another fix for you: GED. The age requirement may be different by state, but 2 volunteers working for our nonprofit organization took the GED and passed. One at 15 and the other at 13. Once they passed, they were allowed to take any community college classes without high school approval. However, there is one downside of getting the GED before graduating high school. High school students can take any community college classes for free, at least in California, as long as they have signed a waiver from their high school and get permission from the community college. Students with GED are considered already graduated from high school. They can take any classes in community college, but they have to pay $35 per unit in 2016. However, if you qualify as low income, the government will pick that up and even offer you a living allowance. You see, getting an associate college degree is not as hard as you think. And with the shortcut and proper planning, you can graduate with 1 online class and 3 summer classes. For many college freshmen spending the summer doing nothing, enroll in community college. Transfer all your AP courses, and then take a few classes during the long summer break. And this will help you decide better what you really want to major in at college. You may really surprise your college counselor with an associate degree. Imagine how much better your resume will look when applying to a campus job or summer internship with an associate degree. It is not as easy to fulfill the major requirement, but there is another shortcut. Many schools allow the waiver of certain courses by taking the CLEP exams. Like you see in this transcript, marketing was waived. How much does it cost? $90. Of course, I will suggest you buy a practice exam and study hard. If you are really good with computers, take a Microsoft Office exam. If you pass, you not only instantly become a Microsoft certified professional, you can try to transfer that as college credit. ACE offers such service. And as you can see here, that was also used to waive the last graduation requirement. So Valerie got to enjoy her high school life with the marching band and the orchestra while she used her summer for college. And she got her associate degree in 2013, but her high school diploma in 2014.
You know, I can take online community college classes and get a college degree instead of going through high school.
And hopefully I can make a bigger impact.
So, you see, 2 girls about the same age and looking very much alike had to face similar life challenges, as Valerie actually also worked 2 part-time jobs. But with better planning and a smart use of the shortcuts, she beat the system. Actually, she was awarded a Coastline scholarship as both a high school student and distance learner. Just like everything else in life, we may not be able to change the system, but we can find ways to work it out. I don't know how many of you are or know someone who wants to succeed but lacks the resources. Maybe we can help you. Hopefully, a small gift can be the start of something great. This is Ken Peters. Thank you for watching.